It's almost New Year, which means for at least some of us, it's time for a few scenes like this. Great painting, huh? Do you know who painted it? Did you say Bruegel? If so, congratulations, you're not quite right. Oh, you got the painter right, but I don't recommend saying his name that way. Now, you will hear a lot of people say, oh, well, that's Peter Bruegel, the younger. But they're looking at the name and they're seeing this EU and they're thinking, okay, EU in German is Oi. There are two problems with this line of thought. First of all, the EU spelling is an alternate spelling. The more standard spelling is UE. But then you might think, oh, well, in German, UE is U, so it must be Bruegel. No, because, number two, he's not German, he's Dutch. So, in Dutch, the spelling is different from in German. In Dutch, this vowel is pronounced U. Now, the UE spelling is standard for the painter's name, but normally the way you spell U in Dutch today is with an EU, like in French. Okay, you're thinking, but what about OE? I see OE in Dutch. Isn't that pronounced U? No, that's pronounced U. Wait, you say. U, but in French, U is spelled OU. Well, yes, that's fine and all, but you know, Dutch is a Germanic language. It's similar to French in ways. But no, OE is U and OU is OW. So, OE, U as in book. This is a book. This is a book. OU as OW, hout. This is wood. And then you might think, wait, I've seen UI. Isn't that pronounced OW? I've seen some Dutch names. I'm sure that somebody said the UI is an OW. No, not actually. It's really OW, as in house. Dit is mijn huis. This is my house. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that lots of fun? And then you think, oh, but wait. But doesn't Dutch have an OI sound? How do they spell that if not EU? Well, they spell it OOI, reasonably enough, right? As in mooi, which means handsome or pretty. Okay, so we're like, all right, so it's Peter Bruegel. Well, there's this other thing about Dutch. They have the letter G, but they don't have the sound G. No, they have the sound H or G. Insert Flemish joke here. So the name of the painter is actually Brueghel, or depending on where you are from in the Netherlands, Brueghel. Now I don't actually expect anybody to say, well, that's a painting by Brueghel at a party, because people are going to look at you funny, they're going to back off, they're going to check and see if you got anything on their glasses. So what do you do about that? Well, for starts, you can make the R, the English, or Bruh, because in some dialects of Dutch, they say it that way anyway. To deal with the well, the usual English approach would be or oo. If you're in England, you could say but we're in Canada here, so you might as well say But how about the H? Well, the thing is that the H is the way Dutch say what they would say if they were going to say G. You might as well just stick with the G. Look, here's the thing. You're at a party, you're talking about paintings, or you're in an art gallery. People are going to want to understand what you're trying to talk about. Now, you don't want to say Bruegel because, well, it's just not quite right. It's what I would call a hyperforeignism. You look at something, you say, well, it shouldn't be said the way it's spelled in English, so let's go with the most noticeable different pronunciation of it, which would be the German pronunciation, right? Oh, no, but it's not it, because it's not German. So you just say Bruegel, and if they don't get what you're talking about, if you say, well, Bruegel, and they say, oh, do you mean Bruegel? Then you can just say, no, Peter Bruegel, and they'll back away, and you can go to another party. And I hope that you have a festive New Year's Eve. Gelukkig Nieuwjaar!